So here's how we're thinking right now about the difference between public and private ideas in Sublime and kind of how to strike the balance between both of those within your Sublime library. Oops. So first off, here's a very high-end, high-tech diagram to kind of explain the difference, and then I'm going to jump into showing you how it works in Sublime. So here you see this big rectangle, that's your library, and that holds all of your cards and collections, both private and public. And then you've got a subset of your library, which is your profile, and that is only what you choose to make public. So that's all of your public cards and public collections. So, like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square. That's kind of the fun thing we're going for here. So let's just see it inside of Sublime itself. So here we are in my Sublime right now, and let's just say I want to add something. So we can say squares and rectangle idea are a cool model for thinking. So then I hit enter. I don't want to put it into a collection right now, and let's say I do want to just keep it private for now. So I'll just hit add to my library. And now we will see here in my library that card has been added. And you can see that it's private because it's got this lock icon on it. Now, if I wanted to add that to my profile, so the way we see our profile is you click on your icon here and then click on my profile. And now this is what is publicly shown to the world. So if I shared this URL with someone, so if I copied this and if I went to a incognito window, and this would just be kind of what the profile would look like on the web. And so you can see that that card that we just created, it's not there because it's not set to public right now. But if we go back to the library, we can go ahead and click add and hit deselect private. So now we update that in our library, and now that card is still here in the library. And if we pop over to the profile, we will see that it's there as well. And the way that all of this works with cards is exactly how it works with collections. So let's say I want to add this into a collection. So let's say I want to do squares and rectangles are pretty cool. So I'll create that as a collection. I'll make it open, meaning it's public. No, actually, no. We'll make it private. That way, we'll see what happens to that card. So if we make that private, that's gonna go ahead and click update. And now that card, because we're here on my profile, that card which was public is now also private because it's part of a private collection. So now when we go back to the library, we can see that this card is now set to private again because it has been added as part of a private collection. Now if we pop into here, we open this collection, we see that the collection is also private. You could see that here on that last screen. We see the collection is private. And if I can go ahead and open that up and edit the collection and change it to open, and now that collection will be available on my profile as well. So if we go to, here we're on my profile, if we go to collections, yep, we see it right there. And so, yeah, that's broadly it. The idea is that your profile here this is what you want to share with the world. We want to think of it kind of as a link in bio that shares how you're thinking about things right now, and it's updated in real time. And then your library is sort of the back of the house just for you to organize and collect your ideas. So again, here's the super high-tech diagram, where you can see your library that holds everything, the private and the public, and then your profile that only holds the public. All right, let us know what you think. Bye.